Today I'm here with Mago JB Singh, the founder, principal, and group managing partner of Baker Tilly JFC, sitting in Dubai. Mago, is it right, or how are you called? It's your Mago is your first name.
Yeah, one very interesting question. Thank you very much, Philip, first of all, hosting me today. It is great to meet you. Mago is actually my family name. And,
Okay.
Mago has different meaning. In Hispania, it means magician. In
Right.
Portuguese in Brazil, it is known as grandfather. But Mago is my family name. It comes from a village in undivided India. And that is how our name was there. And Mago JB Singh is my middle name, which is Jasbir Singh. But in order to be easy for people to pronounce, I put it my name in an American style some 40, 50 years before.
All right. Great. So, yeah, it's nice to meet you. So how are you doing today? I think in Dubai, it's Friday, so everything is closed. So is this your day off, or?
It is my day off, and I intentionally chose because on the daytime working day, I'm off very, very busy. So yes, it is today my day off, but here in the country, day off for me, no day off. If you ask me very frankly, Friday whole day actually it start very early, 8 o'clock in the morning. When the east is open, I start, and very late, 11, 12, my midnight, I finish because United States and the other part of the world is open. So that's how it goes. So I'm working. You can see I'm in full suit because I'm working today,
Right.
though operating from home in the current pandemic condition.
Yeah, well, so just to continue a little, the Baker Tilly JFC Group, or as we know it, Baker Tilly Middle East, is like active in many countries. So I think you are the managing partner or the group managing partner sitting in Dubai. But can you tell us a little of where are you active, in which countries? What is Baker Tilly in the Middle East?
Wonderful. Very great question. Uh, we are part of Baker Tilly since inception from 1980 when this firm was set up. And Baker Tilly, in the current name where Baker Tilly today stands, was not Baker Tilly. It used to be Judge and Farrows, then it used to be Summit International, then it became Baker Tilly, and then Baker Tilly International. So we are since inception of our fund, 1979, this firm was built by our peers, and then over the year, this firm has grown. It was started with one single office in Abu Dhabi, which is the capital of the country. And from there, today we are in many countries. Today we are proudly to be present in 20 countries, 20 countries, with 50 offices in all these countries, and that too as one single firm. It's not franchise. It's not that I have given them, you scratch my back and I scratch your back, give me 2%, and then you use the brand. No, I don't do it that way. And as you said, Baker Tilly JFC. So JFC stands for Just and Fair Consulting Group. And that is the firm I started in my very early days in 1976. I wanted to be an industrial expert. So I'm an industrial engineer by profession, also a chartered accountant, also a lawyer, also a management graduate, and with many other things. So I started this organization, and over the period when I took the reins of this organization, some 20 years before as the strength behind that, earlier our other partners were managing. So since then, this firm has not seen back. We are in UAE, Oman, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, in Seychelles, in Ethiopia, Djibouti, Somaliland, South Sudan, North Sudan, Yemen, Syria, Libya, and also going to be added in Tunisia. Also, we are in India. Also, we have a member in Iran, which is internally you can see on our thing, but because of the sanctions, it is not on our record. And we are operating with mainly 5 important areas. Number one, our assurance practice, which is audit. So as a core service, we do audit assurance. Then we have tax also within that division. Within that division, we also have internal audit risk practice. And in our organization, the Dubai is the central hub. We call it corporate headquarters. And from here, this whole firm evolves and operates. We have supervisory board, we have management board, we have management committees, and then every single country, we have the country head and the managing director of each country that is responsible principally for doing the thing. So as I was explaining the 5 important things what we do. So we have the our core practice, then we have corporate finance. And in the corporate finance, again, we have all the 4 pillars, that lead advisory, transaction advisory, debt syndication, debt consolidation, and last but very, very important, recovery, restructuring, and insolvency. So likewise, I am keeping the momentum, and then 2-3 niche areas which are in my mind, which I'm going to add in time to come.
All right, great. So actually, these are many fields. So when we look to Germany, we also do kind of the broad perspective you do, but you have many more countries where you act in. But I read that you got a lot of titles. So actually. When looking to your titles, you could do it all on your own, but I don't think that you do this. So you have how many partners or how many employees do you have all over these countries?
Great question. Thank you very much for asking. I believe in the teamwork. Trust me, whatever I do is God's blessing, Allah's blessing, Jesus' blessing. I do it things, but I may be very wise in terms of my title, but trust me, I'm a learner every day. I'm a baby every day. I learn every day. And this organization's success is not Mago's success. This organization's success is my team, whole team. And every single person in this organization is like my own child, my own children, my own brother, sister, like that we work in. And they really deliver to this organization. Now, coming back to how do I efficiently manage? So basically good management technique, which I learned as a management graduate. I was in Chicago Booth Business School for my leadership development program. We were in the core team and we learned. So as I said earlier, also every day is a learning. I do that learning. And I have found that these organizations can be built with a proper coordination. So we have in our each department a different CEO. So a different CEO for the corporate finance, different CEO for the advisory assurance practice, different CEO for risk practice, different CEO for the information technology, different CEO for the industrial manufacturing consulting, like that. And these people are given their task. We work together every Sunday in the morning. Because our day start here, our week start here on Sunday, we meet together early morning 7:30 to 8:39. All partners we sit and discuss how do we align with each other thing, and then we work it out.
This call, or this is also an instrument for you to make sure that you also liaise between these different countries. But from a German perspective, sometimes it's very hard even to liaise between our 10 different offices in Germany. So when thinking of your big, broad, spreaded firm. I think in my mind that it's even harder to liaise together with so many partners in so many countries.
Thank you very much. Again, great question. And I'm inquisitiveness my within. I mean, you are asking me question like a journalist. Are you having a background of a journalist?
I did not study journalism, but I did study German language, and maybe it's also because I'm a communications professional. I don't know.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Anyway.
See, you are right. And here for your great question, I want to put a great emphasis to my life partner. And you have put a very, very great question. I am today, what I am able to do is just because I'm workaholic and I am morning to evening, and she supports me, and so is my children. All my three daughters are chartered accountant. Two of my son, my two daughters are now engaged and married. They also contribute with me, and we together, for us, Baker Tilly is our blood. Baker Tilly is our flesh. Baker Tilly is our breath. We work so much in that. Of course, talking to that, to different zones, we work it out. Going for each organization, and you can see so many partners. If 70, 80 partners are in the organization and they are sitting in different time zones and different locations, every person has a different mindset. To coordinate with all of them, again, very politely, I want to give this credit to the Allah Almighty God, which has given me that capability that I am a good listener, I am a good communicator, I never get angry, I will able to listen them, but trust me, it's a challenge to satisfy all. You cannot satisfy all, but I try to do it, and so far in these many years, I am happy that all of them I am able to take along. The life remains difficult. Some people come difficult. Some people did fraud in the organization, also partner level people. And then I keep my calm, cool, and then I corrected those things. I bring in the procedure, I bring in the controls and other things. So we work it out. But to answer your question, the coordination is very, very important.
Yeah, that's great. So now we talked a lot about your organizational structure and stuff like that. But another aspect that I think may interest others or our colleagues or stuff like that is regarding topics or regarding business. Are there special needs and demands for your clients in the Middle East or also for the Middle East region, maybe in comparison to Europe? Or what are the most frequent topics you have on your desk or your experts care for?
Again, good question. Very specific and centralized. Dubai is a hub. Dubai is a place which connects Asia on the one side, whole of Middle East, and whole of Africa, and beyond that is whole of Middle East, whole of Europe. Huge potential in this country. Our great leaders here have given wonderful life to the people, those who come here. And trust me, Philip, when you come here, you will fall in love with this city, this country, because the people are so much hospitality oriented, very kind and adaptive people. They adopt your culture. So in this atmosphere, trust me, in the difficult time of COVID also, we were having growth. We were having people coming. Of course, cash flow could be one situation, but the business is there. Now, to answer your question as to what we get, first of all, new businesses, those who want to come and settle their offices here. So there are industries, there are businesses, there are trade houses, there are banks, there are financial institutions, all kind of people across this area come. And Dubai being a hub, they find this a very. Second thing, this is a place, despite of all quality, you are absolutely tax-free atmosphere living in. So we don't have direct taxes, we don't have corporate tax, we don't have individual income tax, but we have only indirect tax, which is VAT, that too also just 3 years before introduced. And only corporate tax is on the oil and gas companies, banks and financial institutions. Other than that, there is no tax. So that is one attraction which brings people here. Of course, quality of life, because best of the best education is available here. Best of the best healthcare is available here. Best of the best free zones are available here, where you are absolutely free. You can 100% own businesses. Because of that, we get attractive people. People want to be represented. So people have here their regional offices. So an American company will open its office in Dubai as a regional headquarter for serving Middle East and Africa. Sometimes Middle East and North Africa, sometimes whole of Africa. So that is the region we have. Now, activity-wise, every single thing we get regularly, but the important thing which we get into nowadays is a lot of people are coming forward to put up industries here. That's a very good thing, and that's my specialization and orientation, and a subject which is very close to my heart.
When I get you right, you also focus on advising companies which want to come to Dubai. So is your client more from the countries you work in, or are your clients mostly from overseas or outside the country?
Wonderful. So we have two kind of situation. As we have these 20 countries under our belt, so of course these countries, their people, they are direct our client because they come. But our clients are mostly international. We have clients from the one tip of the earth, which is New Zealand, and to the other tip of the earth, Alaska. We have clients. So we get clients from every corner of the world, and I think I know one by one, by name, personally, all the 150 countries members. You will be surprised. Their managing partner, one that I don't miss any of the conference, either it is Latin America, North America, EMEA, Asia, Oceania, all the conferences, then their managing partners meetings also attend. One is that region, but because of that, our connectivity is there, and we get business regularly from these great Baker Tilly firms, great Baker Tilly partners. So that is another area for connecting us. And we are very near to India. I originally come from India, and India has a huge population, huge talent, very intelligent people, and enterprising people. So we have lot of connect from India. And Indian economy, as you might have seen, the IMF has projected 14.5% growth for the current year. So that is adding a lot of things. Though India is the largest partner to United Arab Emirates here and the rest of the world in our part of the area.
All right, great. Thank you for the insights. It was really a pleasure to talk to you. Now I think we all got a little more a view of, or an insight what you are doing over there. That's what we are trying to do with this campaign and with this format. So thanks again for participating in this story, and great success for your business in the future, I would say.
My pleasure, Philip. Thank you very much for hosting me today. And I hope that the energy which I have at the age of 64, with this video, it reaches out to the many more people. And the last thing which you did not ask me the question, my collaboration and my relationship with your great firm, Baker Tilly Germany. I have worked with the current managing partner's father also, and earlier bigger partners also. And my love and affection is for Germany. Ultimately, I want to retire and live in Germany. That's what is my final idea. And as an industrial engineer, as an industrial entrepreneur, as an industrial manufacturing consulting, I think your country is so great. It can give so much to the rest of the world, and you are very well respected everywhere in the world. So I would be very keen that I develop my relationships with Baker Tilly Germany and take this relationship to the next stage.
Yeah, that's great. But what is always in my mind that is we can learn from each other anyway. So also because in Germany we may are longer in the business, but also your broad perspective, because you have to deal with different cultures, different countries, different whatever every day, that makes when it keeps in my mind, it's always kind of a challenge, but I think you manage it quite well over there, what speaks for your 40 years in business. So thanks again, and
my pleasure.
Great to meet you.
My pleasure. Thank you very much. So we do it like this, namaste, which means thank you very much. That is a good way of Indian way of
namaste.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.